Hey, I'm Kevin Dees with our Halloween edition of the Hot Property Countdown, where we're featuring some of the most notorious and haunted houses in Los Angeles. At number 5, a home designed by Lloyd Wright, Frank Lloyd Wright's son, known as the Snowden House.
Located close to Los Feliz, the Snowden residence, designed by Lloyd Wright, Frank Lloyd Wright's son, is recognized as one of Lloyd Wright's most important works. The home has been completely renovated with all of the modern necessities. From 1945 through 1951, the house was owned by a guy by the name of George Hodel, a Los Angeles physician who was a prime suspect in the infamous Black Dahlia murder. His son Steve, a former LAPD homicide detective, claimed in a book in 2003 entitled The Black Dahlia Avenger that the Dahlia, a nickname given to a woman by the name of Elizabeth Short, was tortured, murdered, and dissected by his father inside of the Snowden house in January 1947. In recent years, a police cadaver dog confirmed that soil samples from the rear of the Snowden house were, quote, specific for human remains. Now, if none of this bothers you, which I don't see why it would, this home can be yours for $4.799 million.
Located in Beverly Hills and now a park, number 4, the DOHENY Mansion.
Located in the most prime part of Beverly Hills above the famous Sunset Strip, Greystone Manor, also referred to as the DOHENY Estate, occupies 46,000 square feet of Los Angeles real estate. Now a city park and event space and frequent location to many famous Hollywood movies such as The Bodyguard, X-Men, and the Academy Award-winning film There Will Be Blood, looks very much the same as it once did when it was completed at a then cost of between $3 and $5 million in 1928. Built by his father and then gifted to his son, Ned Doheny, had spared no expense. Then, in February of 1929, 4 months after Ned Doheny, his wife Lucy, and their 5 children moved into Greystone, Ned died in a guest bedroom in an apparent murder-suicide along with his secretary, a gentleman by the name of Hugh Plunkett. Mr. Doheny had died in his underwear and silk bathrobe after being shot in the head, and Mr. Plunkett was found dead on his back. Were this property to come on the market today, estimates place its value north of $100 million.
Over to Lake Hollywood for number 3 this week, sold this year by MOBY and also rumored to be haunted.
This castle-like compound, originally built in the late 1920s for Hollywoodland developer Milton Wolfe, was purchased by the musical artist known as MOBY in 2010 for $3.925 million. Rumors have him then dropping an additional $2 million on repairs to the property. In addition to its famous original owner, the home was also lived in for a bit by the Rolling Stones. The home, which sits on 3.3 acres and comes in at 6,500 square feet, features outstanding views of the Hollywood Reservoir and the city beyond, 5 bedrooms, a guest house, a pool house, a secret tunnel that leads to a tiki bar, and of course, you can't have a castle without turrets. Rumor has it that the home's original owner, Milton Wolfe, died at the dining room table, and still to this day, when it's windy, you can still hear cries from his pet monkey. MOBY sold the house last year, and we can't confirm, but the rumor is that famous graffiti artist Banksy is now the new owner. What did it sell for? $12.4 million, a $6 million profit for MOBY.
Located close to Beverly Hills and once lived in by Katharine Hepburn. Number 2.
When Katharine Hepburn, one of the most famous actresses from the 20th century, decided to move out to Hollywood in 1932, she chose this beautiful Spanish hacienda as home. The home was built in 1927 and is located above Beverly Hills off of Coldwater Canyon. Sitting on almost an acre of land, the home features traditional Spanish beamed ceilings, lots of fireplaces, an interior courtyard, a gorgeous master suite, and an additional 5 bedrooms. Miss Hepburn moved out of the house 5 years later. claiming that it was haunted by a ghost who liked to rearrange the furniture and rattle the latch on her bedroom door. After Miss Hepburn moved out, horror movie legend Boris Karloff, famous for his role as Frankenstein, called the hacienda his home. What did this dialed-in Spanish just sell for? $7.4 million.
And here we are, number 1 on the haunted hot property countdown, a home that was vacant for years, located in Runyon Canyon.
Number 1 on the haunted hot property countdown is one of the most recognizable and notorious compounds in the Hollywood Hills. The 9,800 square foot home features 7 bathrooms, 5 bedrooms, a wine cellar, expansive views of LA, and of course a pool and jacuzzi. It sat vacant for years, embroiled in legal controversy. Many feel that the property is haunted, cursed, or while it sat vacant, was used for satanic rituals. The property was finally sold in June of 2014, and it's currently being rented for $10,000 a month by a guy who calls himself Michael Marijuana Don, who hosts weekly pot parties for people with medical marijuana cards. What did it sell for? $7.35 million.
Thanks for checking out our haunted hot property countdown. If you want more information on any of these homes, you can hit me up at kevindees.com. We'll see you soon.